Welcome back to Life is Hell.
And I sure can't wait to get to know more of everyone's favorite character, Chloe.
Anyway, Dwebs, yeah, go on.
Thanks again, Max, for helping me.
No problem. That guy is an asshole. He's okay. When she's right, she's right. Okay.
If I may, here's part of the issue with Chloe. A lot of times, the plot will try to pretend that everyone in this town is terrible, and that's to justify Chloe's actions. Problem. While a lot of people in this town are terrible, not everyone in this town is terrible.
Seems like forever.
And trust me, that's going to come to an incredibly big point in the finale.
Honestly,
Just alone,
Jova. Oh, okay, even so, the whole, they're gonna try to make a lot of people on Arcadia Bay terrible because of Chloe. Okay, as if that somehow is an excuse for her behavior.
Oh no, it's not. Like, that's a thing a lot of lazy writers like to do. I'ma just make the world around the character look so gosh awful that no matter what they do, you'll have to sympathize with them. Hey, just like with Beyond Two Souls.
It's probably the classic example of the lazy writer. A writer who can't actually make you care for the character by making the character, interesting. So he has to rely on cheap tricks like those.
No, writers, what you've done is made someone the least asshole-ish. Doesn't mean they're not an asshole.
Yeah.
Thank you. Pedro, remind me, was there a massive exodus from the dev team of Don't Nod after Life is Strange 2? Or the people behind Tell Me Why more or less overall the same people from these games?
I haven't actually checked. I have checked that the people who made Life is Strange 2 is the same team that made this game. I did check that, but I haven't actually done the same thing for Tell Me Why. Okay, let me just quickly recap what we're doing right now. Basically, Chloe wants to get her phone from here. Well, sorry.
She's fixing her camera, right?
Never mind. You're right, Shiroi. What I mean is that those are tools that she needs to fix the camera, because remember, her camera got broken. So basically we need to fix the camera. I don't understand why she can't just rewind to fix the camera like she did at the beginning of the game, but don't pay attention to the plot holes. So I guess
I think the game implies that there's a limit to how far back in time you can go.
No, actually,
for now anyway. Like, I know that's later going to get contradicted later. But, okay.
No, but that's the thing, Jova. It's regardless of that. It doesn't matter how far she can rewind. All she has to rewind, earlier was just like a minute. So it's not like it matters anyway. And she can rewind as many times as she can, as demonstrated by the gameplay. So,
Yeah, this is a contrivance.
Tools.
Exactly.
Oh, in the meantime, don't worry.
The fact that Max just doesn't go back in time to fix the camera.
Mm-hmm.
When, she's gone back in time for all this other stuff.
There's a lot of times where the game will ignore her time travel abilities for the sake of, moving the plot forward.
For the sake of a scene, maybe we could say that Max wants to properly solve it on her own or something, but all it would take is just one thought.
Here it is. Hold on, guys.
Can't fix this.
Hold on. Guess what, Shiroi? Now you're about to see Chloe's one and only good deed in this entire game.
While fixing the camera?
No.
I've seen this before. No way. When did you take this? You took this photo?
Aha! Caught red-handed,
You
Max.
set off the alarm. That's why Nathan raged after you. It totally makes sense. You hella saved my life.
Why do you say hella in so many places? Again, if she was trying to sound cool, I could get that. But like I mentioned, apparently this is really how she thinks she should talk.
But if the usage of hella is how I understand it, that sentence didn't even make sense.
No.
It really doesn't. Like, that's the thing. She's a
Shiroi.
teenager. She should know how this lingo actually works.
She should have just said, "You totally saved my life." Like, that makes sense.
Shiroi. It's like this is French people trying to write American characters or something.
I don't blame you, Max. Like you said, it's been that kind of day.
Honestly,
So
Pedro,
you
I
must
gotta
have overheard
disagree.
our
I have
conversation.
seen French productions that write English
Oh,
people.
Drips. We literally just played through one. A Plague Tale Innocence.
Okay. To Pedro's credit, though, it is a weirdly common thing that we've seen from a lot of French game developers.
But Pedro, that was about the French writing the French. This is I was talking specifically.
Oh, right.
French
Never mind. Never mind. Dibs is right. Yeah, never mind. Dibs is right. Well, if it helps with Dibs, they did fine in Tell Me Why.
I didn't.
So there's that.
Yeah, I guess.
Thank God.
But yeah, no, it like.
I'll tell you more
Granted,
someday.
I know we don't have
But I seriously
a huge plethora of French developers, but it does seem like the few that we do get tend to repeat these issues a lot, especially when trying to
Oh, here you go.
put their scripts into English-speaking language.
So basically,
There you
Shiri,
go.
what Chloe does is she gives her dad's old camera. Because remember, the dad is dead, so obviously he's not using it anymore, so why not? And
Yeah.
and this, Shiroi, will be the one and only time Chloe actually does something for Max.
That's so cool.
I'm not even kidding you.
But I
Hey,
can't
do you
believe
think
it.
maybe that
My dad would be pissed
that
if
French boy
interested,
dancing
but
with the
now I know
baguette
what he
character
is
from
awesome.
whatever video game that was
Also,
made in
next picture is a symbol of
retaliation
our
to how
youth.
French
Cool.
writers write Americans?
Yes, of course.
I guess.
Wonder.
This camera is so sweet.
Oh, okay, so I love this bit.
I feel like stage diving. Let's thrash this.
Hold on.
Yep, I'm fucking insane in the brain. Let's dance.
She's not lying. She is legit insane.
I mean, she is high right now.
Hold on. No. There's another line upcoming in a moment that I really also. Hold on. Oh yeah, let's take a photo. Yeah, I know, right, Max? Okay, let's
I'll take a screenshot of that bit.
There you go. All right, now let's see what she says now.
This song fucking rules. Can't dance? Come on, rock out, girl.
Ashley Birch is trying her hardest to make that dialogue work, but it's just oh boy. Okay, Shiroi, now you're about to see. Now, Shiroi, I'm pretty confident this particular moment is going to get you on my side against David.
Fucking way. You need to
Well, I'm pretty sure that will go for all of you guys, but you get my point, right? You'll see.
Wait, is that dude her
Chill, I'm
stepdad?
changing.
Yes.
Is that okay? Max.
Very good. Very.
That ranty security guard is her stepdad?
Yes.
Who's Max?
I'm changing.
Yeah, there's also a good point. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that loud, Chloe. But yes, Shiroi. Yes, he is.
1 second. My bra is stuck.
Really, Chloe? The bra is stuck excuse. That's the most cliche excuse women
Get the
give.
cap off.
That's the most cliche excuse women give.
I'm
Like,
changing. Give me a minute.
I've never heard that excuse.
I've seen it in movies and TV shows.
My bra is stuck. Shit.
What's going on in here?
Jesus, I'm just trying on clothes. You're so friggin' paranoid.
Yeah, combat will do that to you.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Here is one unfortunate thing regarding David. While he is paranoid and suspicious,
Did you take it?
his suspicions usually turn out to be true, actually. Like, he's suspicious that drugs are on the school grounds. There are drugs on school grounds. He's suspicious of her taking his gun. She did take his gun. And trust me, Chloe with a gun is a terrible idea.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
going to see later.
Why are you talking to your daughter as if she's an army general?
Oh, trust me,
Well,
Dwibs.
he's been in combat.
Dwibs, David. David Dwibs.
Oh, Shiroi, congrats, you just called it.
Okay,
I
so.
mean, he just said it. He just said it.
Okay, you get a choice between either intervene or, let things play out. I chose to intervene because that's the choice Chloe likes better, of course. But I'm going to rewind later so we can see the outcome, sure, because the outcome of the other choice is exactly what, drives me insane.
Away from her, man. Stop harassing my
Yeah, stop harassing her,
You
dude.
don't have any friends.
Like you know. You're not even a real cop. You're a fucking security guard.
I was a soldier, Chloe.
That doesn't excuse what you're doing right now. Why should I give a crap if you used to be a soldier?
Yeah, you were a soldier, but you also have a fucking attitude problem.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
Thank
such a
you.
badass, Max.
Yeah, I
Let me
mean,
show you
okay,
my new toy.
I'm pretty sure I can guess why he's not a soldier anymore, but
Yeah, what
but if
Lib said.
But if I
Oh,
didn't,
nah, his attitude
but if,
still fits
but if
right in.
but if I didn't know better, I thought he was given a
Oh,
dishonorable
shit!
Just put that thing down.
I thought it'd be a
Chill,
dishonorable
relax. This
discharge
thing's
for
not even loaded.
being
Oh my
twat.
god.
I thought you
So there you go, Shiroi. It turns out it's true, like Jova said. She did take his gun.
It's the men. who
Again,
need to be
this is
kept.
the thing
You
about
trust Nathan
David.
or David?
The story does bring about
Thanks
that
for
he
taking
is
the heat.
paranoid and whatnot. The
Oh,
thing is that,
Jova.
Down, Max. He's no match for you and me now. That was an epic win.
Okay.
Look out the window. There is
That was an epic win. Okay. Jova, now, like Ash says to Misty in the SSN episode of the anime, do you know anybody who still says epic win?
Think about my own future.
Okay.
I was just watching that episode a bit ago.
Also, yeah,
Chloe was my BFF.
You're giving
Yeah,
me
sure.
what I haven't seen
like,
for a while.
Max rewind time.
Actually, Shiroi, believe it or not, the other option is even worse, as you're about to see.
You know you're going
Oh, really?
Yes, you'll see. So, Jova, do you know anybody who still says epic win?
Your stepdad won't let you off the hook. What the hell does he need another gun for? To mow down
Not that I can think of at the moment.
Okay.
Scary. I know, Max, but I do feel safer having.
I will give this game, it's commentary gold. This game is commentary gold. I will say
Okay,
that.
sorry, I have to point this out. Chloe, I know you feel safer, but you are not licensed. You are not qualified to carry a gun. And there's a lot that can go wrong with you handling a gun. And like I said, here's the problem, Chloe. You proved your own stepdad's suspicions right.
Yeah.
You did steal his gun. You are doing drugs.
They're both you know what this means, Jova? They're both terrible.
I mean, I hate to say it. Given what we will later see about David, it does not fix him as a character per se, but I will take him over Chloe any day. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Chloe is part of the reason why he's the way he is. I know that that's not fully the reason, but...
Well, Jova,
Oh, boy.
Jova, I suggest you hold on to that thought and maybe try to add to that thought after seeing this new outcome that I'm about to show, because this is where
1 second.
David really shines? Question mark. Okay, so this time, hold on. Let's actually stay hidden. See what happens.
Stop treating me and my mom like we're your family platoon.
Hey, leave Joyce out of this.
I wish you'd leave Joyce, like now.
How lovely.
Yeah.
Sorry. I care about your mother, and you just keep pushing me.
Not an excuse.
Don't touch me again, asshole. That's the last time. Or I'll bring the cops in here so
In fact, why don't you do that? I would do that if I were you.
It's smart to have you busted.
Chloe, someday you'll grow up.
Try looking at yourself in the mirror, David.
Okay.
Jesus fuck.
Believe it or not,
Hey,
there is actually a reason that they're
Those are
having him
step
be
dishes
this
of
much an
Arcadia
asshole. Mind you, it is not necessarily a good reason, and again, it's another bout of a lazy writing cliche,
That's
but
hard to believe.
there is very much a reason that they're having this guy
Anyway,
be such the heel
out the
that he
window.
is.
There is one cool place we can go to in this hick hole.
But to elaborate on the
Dave
reason
was
would be
such a mean
spoiling.
bastard to Chloe. What if I had stepped up to help?
So yeah, however, this particular decision is not the correct one if you're looking for the Chloe shipping path, so let's rewind. Shiroi, any thoughts?
Oh, no.
Shiroi, any thoughts on what we just saw?
Yeah. This right now is the wrong decision.
Minute.
Which one?
Because, okay, there are other ways you can help Chloe get out of this situation that doesn't involve ruining your future. Like, you can have both here. I feel like going this route just, like...
Cause
Sorry, Shiroi.
thanks for
So what
taking
you're
the heat.
saying, Sheree, is that
We
it's a
totally
very
snapped his
contrived
purpose down,
writing
Max.
bout
no
for
match
the
for you
whole
and me now.
get together with.
So what you're saying?
I mean, get together with Chloe thing, right?
And yes?
No, go answer Jova first. Go on.
Why
So what you're saying, Shiroi...
Could you repeat that, Jova?
Your
Sorry.
stepdad.
So what you're saying, Shiroi, is that the supposed bout where you help Max just feels like a contrived way to get Max and Chloe together, which doesn't really actually solve the problem properly.
Well, it's all right. This already feels toxic to me.
It's cool.
Yes. Oh, thank God. Yes, you get it. And
You are toxic, and you are toxic. We're all toxic.
It's like, okay, like, seeing him hit her is, like, horrible, but again, you can help her after this without ruining your own life.
And guess what?
You can both have the win here.
And unfortunately, what he said about Chloe constantly pushing him is sadly something he's not lying about.
No.
Again,
Oh no,
mind
Chloe's also terrible. Nobody's trying to say
I'm
otherwise.
gonna wait on that because this dude, I hate him too, so... No.
Sure.
I will wait it out, but I don't like him right now.
No, sure. You're absolutely in your rights to hate him.
Dough!
And in fact,
Thanks, game, for the dough. Go on, sorry.
dear. Let me put it like this, Shuri. Even though he does become
Come on, slow
better
down.
later on, I mainly just tolerate him.
Sure.
I can get why some fans liked him overall, again, for the complexity of his nature here and there. I honestly feel like it's their take on a complex character, not done the best that it could have been.
Hold on,
Like I said, consider this. He's leagues above Chloe character-wise, because, look, alone on virtue, he at least respects the disabled, which his daughter clearly doesn't.
pick your basically what Jova is saying, sure, is pick your poison.
Oh, no. I will still hold by the end, David's better than Chloe. Like, I'm not budging on that. No, do not get me wrong. David is awful, but
hold on.
Chloe is still...
Let me mention this. Yeah, as you can see, Warren got a black eye in trying to help us escape. Now, Shiroi, let me ask you a question. What possible way Max is going to try to, make it up to him?
She's not. She's just gonna say that sucks, bro, and then leave it at that.
Oh, Shiroi, did you write this game?
Okay, to be fair, if
I was just trying to be funny.
To be fair, if I recall correctly, I feel like the game does give you some opportunities to thank Warren properly.
Well, if by giving him a kiss at the end of his shipping path counts as one, I guess. But honestly, if you ask me, Joe, that's too little, too late by that point.
Funnily enough, I think you can actually give both him and Chloe a kiss at that point.
So basically, sure, what you're saying is that this is totally not an epic win.
Birds are so lucky.
No.
Always
This is an L.
You haven't said much to Ibs. We haven't said much to Ibs. What do you think of this so far?
I mean, you guys are doing plenty of the.
Well, I was giving you an opportunity to voice your thoughts if you wanted.
Like, can you elaborate, like, more than we have, maybe, on...
How long has that been?
Okay. Okay. Depending on the
Clearly,
on
the
the
big bits are
material,
everywhere.
I'm not. First impressions of a character can often be entirely wrong. It's like I said in the last part. I did not have a good first impression of Peter, Banning, and Hook at all in the first 20 minutes.
And he at least got better. These characters arguably do not get better. In fact, I will say it right now, Chloe gets worse.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Yeah, because that's an interesting thing though. Like in Hook, the main character has a perfect way to get out of a pretty tricky home situation, and he instead chooses the most arseholeless way he could possibly get out of it. Like that phone call he had in the in the bedroom, he could have just easily, because he was on a mobile phone, he could have just moved to another room, but no, he just stayed in it. It's like he wanted to yell at his kids.
Sure you don't wanna be
But
alone?
and this game does something exactly like that. A home situation in which the main character could have chosen a better way to get out of
Feels
it than what
nice
they
out here
normally
after
did.
all that drama.
Mhm.
You really took one for Team Chloe.
Yeah.
And I get
not
it, they're
as brave
trying
as
to
you.
go for the whole,
And
it's
David
hard
is
to get a
indeed a
win in this game,
Oh.
but
I'm sorry you had
again,
to experience it
Max
firsthand.
literally has time
have to
travel. Surely we could have
Has he
come up
always
with
been
more
this way?
options.
And yeah, by this point, this will be his nickname by the characters,
I
Step
never
Douche.
trusted David.
Yeah, he freaked out on Kate.
He freaked out on poor Kate Marsh today.
I know her. She's cool. Only that prick would bully her.
He has some kind of weird agenda.
He has a lot of secret files. Rambo still thinks he's gathering enemy intelligence. Did you take a peek?
What file?
What files?
David stashes his secret X files in there. I saw them once, but he secures them now.
He kind of creeps me out. I bet the truth is out there in his...
The truth is out there because X-Files, huh? Whoops.
He would go ballistic.
Yeah.
He's a total surveillance fetish. Where are there spy cams in the house?
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
No wonder I'm so miserable. Everybody in this town knows everybody's secrets.
What's Nathan's secret?
He's an elite
What's
asshole who
Nathan's
sells bad
secret?
shit cut with laxative. And he dosed me with some drug in his room.
Oh, lovely.
I met him in some shithole bar that didn't card me. He was too rich for the place and too wasted, and he kept flashing bills.
Just tell me what happened, Chloe. Now.
I was an idiot. I thought he was so blazed it would be an easy score.
You needed money that bad?
Actually, yes. I owe big time. And I thought I'd have enough for me and Rachel if she showed up.
So, what about Nathan?
So, what about you and Nathan?
We went to his room at Blackwell. We drank, and I laughed at his rich kid bullshit. He was one step ahead and put something in my beer.
God, Chloe. I can't believe this. I mean, I do. Then what?
I know I passed out on the floor. I woke up and that perv was smiling, crawling towards me with a camera.
Go on.
Everything was a blur. I tried to kick him in the balls and broke a lamp. Nathan freaked, so I managed to bum rush the door and get the hell out. Max, it was insane.
That is really fucked up.
Chloe, that is so fucked up. What did you do then?
I figured I would make him pay me to keep quiet. So we met in the bathroom.
And he brought a gun.
That was Nathan's last mistake.
So,
he's still kind of dangerous.
He's still dangerous.
In fact,
Chloe.
in an alternate timeline, he kills you.
Oh, good thing you notified the principal. I feel safer already.
I won't always be there to save you.
Ah,
You saved me. I'm still tripping on
that
it.
line.
Seeing you after all
I
these
know
years
what they're
feels
doing with that
constant.
line, but god damn that line. Hey Pedro, I won't always be there to save you.
yeah, foreshadowing.
And then the lighthouse fell on
If
them.
this is destiny,
I wish.
I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her, Max.
And then the lighthouse kills them by falling on them, and then the rest of the game, the remaining 4 episodes follows Kate and.
Oh, actually, no, Square Enix still owned Hitman at this point. And then Agent 47 was assassinating one of them.
Oh, hold
boy.
on. Max, you tripping balls, man?
Also, Rachel is the one who pushed the lighthouse on them.
Shiroi, knowing her like people who have played the prequel do, that wouldn't really be much surprising, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but
There's the dough again. Jova, I thought that dough, as told by the Sound of Music, was a word for female deer.
yes.
Oh, there you go. That's why I said dough.
Chloe's still up there.
Basically. Oh shit.
To find out.
Yeah, for the record, that bit, Shiroi, where we're seeing a half-transparent dough, the game will never explain what the hell is up with that dough. You know, later on we're going to have a character position the possibility that it's supposed to be our animal spirit. But what does that have to do with time travel? What do animal spirits have to do with time travel? This dough...
I have no idea.
I think to be fair, what they're saying is like, well, that's her spirit animal, so that probably has nothing to do with the whole time travel thing, and it's just something in her mind.
I don't know. It just feels so random. And why a dough specifically? Like, it's just like, I don't know. It just feels so random. So yeah. Once again, that same dream of the gigantic tornado coming in to destroy Arcadia Bay.
that story's just Rachel in ethereal form.
Actually, Joe, but there are some fan theories that say that, actually.
Really? Huh.
October 11th? Is this Friday? That's only 4
So
days
basically 4 days from now. Okay.
You know what that means. Each day will essentially be its own chapter.
Yeah, basically now, Shiroi, the story is a race against time to try to stop Arcadia Bay from being destroyed by a giant tornado that comes the fuck out of nowhere for reasons that have yet to be explained.
Chloe, you're here. I'm back. Oh my lord, this is real. It's real. Oh
So
my
not only
God.
can Max rewind time, she can see visions from the future.
Blackout. I had a vision.
Okay,
Sounded like
starting
get
to,
wiped out by a tornado.
you know, be a little, okay, fine, I guess I can concede this one too. Okay, she can predict the future
I
too.
could
Why
actually
not?
feel the electricity in the air.
Come on, take a breath, okay?
Chloe, I'm not crazy. But there's something else I have to tell you. Something.
Yeah, I love what Chloe says now.
Talk to me, Max.
I had this same vision earlier in class.
Right after Max finishes explaining.
I discovered I could reverse time. Like I said, not crazy.
But hi, right?
Listen to me. How do you think I saved
And not that
you?
one, it's the one after.
Reversing time? Yeah, sure.
I saw you get shot, Chloe. Saw you actually die. I was able to go back and hit the fire alarm.
Okay, I see you're a geek now with a great imagination, but this isn't anime or a video game. People don't.
Yeah, if we were, yeah, if this was an anime, it'd probably be more entertaining.
And I'm so
Yeah, this totally isn't a
You need
video
to
game, says the
It's been a
video
hell
game
insane
character.
A hella insane fucking week. Yeah. You know what's the sad part, Shiro, as well? Speaking of anime,
Snowflakes?
It's like
this game was really popular in Japan, like Detroit Become Human.
Climate change.
And now suddenly it starts snowing despite it being 80 degrees.
Max.
Apparently due to
Start.
climate.
That's actually that's the thing, Shiro. One of the primary reasons, Shiro, why Square decided to make this one of their new flagship IPs is because of the surprising popularity not only in the West but also in Japan.
Also, I
I mean,
like how
Square
it's
are
the fact that
Japanese
it's
company.
snowing makes her believe.
Yes, Dwarf, sorry.
I mean, Square are a Japanese company.
Oh yeah, sure. So that is the end of episode 1. Oh yeah, might as well give some. While this montage is going on, might as well talk about some stuff. Yeah, basically, everybody, this is the point where we stopped originally back in 2015. However, what happened was Dwibs kind of left that in, waiting for episode 2. He eventually lost interest, and it basically, when I eventually years later started getting more into this series, I came to this. Hey, how about I take this off your hands? And this was cool with it. So basically, now I'm in charge of the Life is Strange runs. Basically.
Yeah, besides, it'll give me more time to do other games that I fancied.
Yeah, usually the episodes end with a little montage of, you know, what the characters are doing at the end of the episode or something.
I mean, that's fine.
Oh, sure. I don't have any issue with it per se.
If I recall correctly, some of these montages do get changed up slightly by your choices as well.
I think so, yes. Well, actually, yes, they would have to because of certain bits. Oh, hold on, this is important.
Again.
This is important. Some dossier. Oh, a dossier saying Rachel? Okay.
Now, do bear with me, audience. I do recall the overall narrative of this game, but I don't remember all the specifics of it because, well, I'll be honest, I don't really play this game often.
So that was episode 1, Chrysalis. Okay, not the best,
So,
not the best start, but hey, maybe we'll get better.
What do you think so far, Shiroi? We're now fifth of the way through the game.
Oops,
Oh, it failed apparently, Pedro. Sorry.
the Square Enix servers are no longer in. Anyway, let's take a look at the choices. We reported Nathan, we comforted Victoria, we intervened to help out Kate, we came out of hiding to intervene when, you know, back in the bit of Chloe. And these are all the major choices, because the game will separate the major choices from the minor choices. Here are the minor choices. I didn't let Daniel draw your portrait, I didn't ride on a dirty RV, I saved the bird, I didn't break Chloe's snow globe, blah, 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 blah. Go on, Shiro, answer, Jovan.
I mean, the writing is a bit embarrassing. Like, I have heard people talk like this, but again, like I said very early on, it feels forced. I don't like our leads.
Oh.
This is a sneak peek for episode 2.
Oh, here's the lead getting run over by a train.
Yes. Tune in next time for Life is Strange 2, Life is Strange episode 2, Out of Time. Carry on, Shuri.
Yeah, but really bad first impressions for the characters, except maybe Max, who's just kind of there. They do try to give her some traits and such, but overall she's just the quiet kid. And there's nothing wrong with that, but like, you know, I don't really think all that much of her so far. Don't like Chloe. Don't like David.
So is there anyone you like?
I mean, so far the guy who has a crush on Max hasn't really done anything wrong. In fact, he took a beating for her.
Yes. Like I said, Warren's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's fine, I guess. And that one girl with the pink hair and the other girl who was being bullied by David. I don't remember names yet. I'm sorry.
Kate.
Okay. That's it, really. I mean, the game looks fine. It's yeah.
Alright, that's good.
That's it. Sorry.
Alright, let's not turn this into a final thoughts every time we finish the episode. Let's just, we can talk about more as we go along. But everybody, take it in next time for episode 2.
See ya.
See ya.